let's talk Deshaun Watson. We've talked about this before. It's just that he keeps ratcheting up the intensity. He's tweeting that he's angry, and there's reports that he clearly wants out, although I don't know that he's officially demanded the trade. So my question to you is, if he's available, should the Niners trade for him?
Nope, absolutely not. You won't sell your franchise's future just for a quarterback. And we saw a lot of teams did that before, and none of them went and won the Super Bowl in the next 3 or 5 years. And what I think of right now, that the 49ers, as you mentioned before, thinks and the fans are expecting the 49ers to be at least a playoff contender next season. And if they want to be playoff contenders next season, they just can afford to trade for Deshaun Watson. And there are a lot of aspects why not, because they have to give up a lot of picks for Deshaun Watson. And on the other hand, there's a lot of money that they have to pay to Deshaun Watson. You just can't afford that with as many holes on your roster as we have right now. We can't guarantee that Trent Williams will come back, and a left tackle right now is a really, really, really expensive thing in the NFL. Mm-hmm. We have to sign at least one, at least good cornerback in the offseason, I think.
Yeah.
And almost change all the offensive line because it's just garbage. So
look, let me try to argue with you, because I agree with you. I'm against the Niners trading for Watson. I've been against it, but I'm trying to look at it from another perspective, and I'm trying to look from the Moneyball perspective. I would basically run a football team like Billy Beane runs the A's. I'm not trying to spend a lot of money on quarterbacks. They're overpaid. But with Watson, Watson's interesting. So let me just break down his contract real quick, okay? So he becomes extremely expensive in 2022, but in 2021, his cap number is 15.9, which is really low. And then for the Niners, it would be 5.4 million less because the prorated bonus they wouldn't have to pick up. So he would be 10.4. So could the Niners do this? Trade whatever it takes for Watson. He'd be cheap in 2021, go all in to win in 2021, and then trade him in 2022. Get all those picks back. Let someone else pay him when he gets more expensive. I know it's crazy, but that's how the Oakland A's do business in baseball. I don't know if you follow the Oakland A's or know anything about those, but they do that stuff all the freaking time, and they tell their fans, sorry, did you like that guy? Well, he's gone. Get him for 1 year and then trade him for all those picks that you lost. Is that crazy?
And do you think that we can be playoff contenders next season just by giving up a lot of picks and some money for Deshaun Watson when we have as many holes on our roster as we are going to have?
I know. Yeah. It's a good. We got it. We got to address this question. Well, look, let's play it out. All right. Theoretically, he'd be making $10.4 million. So that's 16 million less than Jimmy Garoppolo. Now, cutting Jimmy Garoppolo comes with 2.8 million in dead money. So that's about 13 million you just created in cap space that you can give to other people. That you can bring back Jason Verrett. Now you can bring back K'Wan Williams. I'm not saying, people don't do business like this in the NFL. Bring in a quarterback for 1 year and then trade him away. People don't do that stuff. But it's an interesting way to think. Maybe they'll do it 20 years from now. He's cheap in 2021, which makes it interesting. But he becomes crazy expensive after that. In 2022, he takes up 17.8% of the cap. You can't win with any quarterback, any player making that much. You cannot win. So I'm not in favor of keeping Deshaun Watson on the team past 2021. But I would be interested in having a player that good for that cheap if I could trade him again the year after. But I don't know if people do that. I don't know. Because you could trade all kind of future picks and then get them back. You trade your first this year, trade your second this year, and then trade all kind of future picks. Get them back the next year. Get them back.
Well, yeah.
It's crazy. It's not going to work. It's not
but just a short answer to be Golden Nuggets, because he wrote that I want a franchise quarterback, but I don't want to pay him $25 million a year. That's not the true. I Right now, I don't think that I want a franchise quarterback. I just want an at least reliable quarterback who is not going to injure himself every second week. So that's all I want.
Yeah.
At least reliable quarterback for an affordable price. That's it. Not a franchise quarterback. I'm not talking about it because what I do think right now is that there's no franchise quarterback in this NFL draft this year. Just Trevor Lawrence.
Agree. Yes.
So that's all.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, Phillip Rivers fits that. Mac Jones might fit that. Kyle Trask might fit that. If you get Jones and Rivers, Trask and Rivers, at least you got guys who can play a full season. You don't have to worry about does Jimmy's ankle hurt this week? Does Jimmy's foot hurt this week? How's Jimmy feel? Can he gut it out? You don't have to worry about that anymore. And I think Kyle Shanahan's had enough of that.